Hello, my party people. Hi, it's Randy, Thunderhorse Descendant. I'm here today with project number 2 from the Thunderhorse Descendant bead bundle. So this is project number 2. It's got some excessive pieces here. I'm excited about it though. I love a good brick stitch, so we've got some brick stitching on here, things and stuff going on. It's going to be quite fun. So, I'm going to get settled in. I hope you guys brought your coffee. If you are seeing this video, it's probably on a morning coffee live as I am away in North Dakota. So there's that. That's a thing. I hope you brought coffee. So yes, this is a pre-recorded video. However, I am showing it as a premiere, which just means that it's set up so you guys can still do your chat and your talking and all of your morning goodness that you like to do. So I thought you guys would enjoy that. So there's going to be a limited editing because morning coffee usually takes about an hour. We'll see how long this project takes, but limited editing for this situation. So let us flip down to the mat and see what we got to work on. Alright guys, here we are on the mat. So, this is project 2. And, where are my beads? Come here, beads. There we go. Yes. These are our beads for project 2. So, project 2 has some brick stitching around this little gold filigree situation, the brushed gold filigree. So that is this guy. Now I have chosen to use the smaller side for the brick stitch. However, I am going to either have to punch a hole or wrap the top. On the drawing I did bunny ears. We'll see if we can make that work out for us, but I'm going to do the brick stitch before I start any of that business. So as you guys know, I like to start out with my component, my like pendant portion first. So we're going to jump right into creating this pendant portion because I don't know how long that's going to take, and then we'll move on from there. So if you've been following along with us, or if you got the bundle, this is the bundle, the Summer Solstice, the 4 elements, and I apparently had a lot to say because it's double-sided. So what I'm showing you in these videos is not what you have to make with these. These are just things that I'm making with them. You can go ahead and use yours for whatever you'd like. This is what is included in the bundle. The bundle this month was $38. There's our website right there, thunderhorsedescendant.biz, www.thunderhorsedescendant.biz. If you want to head over there, I don't know that we will have any left by the time this video is coming out because it is pre-recorded, but if you want to swing over there and give it a look-see, you sure can. I also encourage you to join subscribe to YouTube, and also join our Facebook group because it's really fun over there. Let's get this party started. Get this party started. No. Every time. Happens every time. I cannot sing that song. I want to so bad, but I cannot. We'll get in trouble on YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to zoom this on in so we can really get the full effect here. These two are going to be for the pendant, these two for earrings. Now you do not have to do it this way. This is just how I'm doing it. Again, my opinions allegedly. But we're not even worried about those really right now. What we are going to concern ourselves with is this guy. And we have our little jar of 8O seed beads. So I use these seed beads as the first project to do the spacing. Now in the second project, I'm going to use them a different way. I'm going to do a little brick stitch here. And let's see. Do I want to do, looking for a good color. You do not belong over here. You You belong over here. Do I want to do white? White. I think I have, yeah. White is going to probably be my best option for this. So I'm going to go with white. I am going to, whoa, drop things all over the floor. Sorry about that. Real live beading over here at Thunderhouse. So I'm going to bust into my little needles here. So I'm going to get probably a size 12. That one will work. So if you do not have any needles, we have some on our website. You get a package of them. I think they're like $1.99 or something. And you'll get a pack of them in different sizes. La-di-da. Those are the ones that I use. So I'm just going to squish this flat. I'm going to get my needle. We're going to commit to the threading of it. And there we are. We shouldn't need very much of this Wildfire. So this is Wildfire. This is in the color Frost. This is by Beaded. It is a thermally bonded bead weaving thread. So that's what I'm going to be using for this project. Alrighty. So I'm going to get my crystals out here, the size 4. So now these, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try it. I wanted to see if I could weave some of these in with the brick stitch, but I don't know if they'll be too big or not, because this is just a plan that I came up with on the fly in my head. So we're about to find out. So here we are. I'm going to start up here and I'm going to work my way down. So to get started, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie a knot. Just like I'm tying a knot in my shoe. So the point of this is to make this kind of like the same size as this part right here. You know what I mean? Just for funsies. So to do that, I am going to put on, let's see, what color am I going to go with? Should I go with blue? I think I'll go with blue. So I'm going to put on my first bead. And put on my second bead. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hold on. Messed it up already, didn't I? See if I can get out of there. I think I forgot to come down through my first bead. Let me just back it up. True Randy fashion. Alright, back that up. Okay, so I got my first bead on there. I'm going to come through the loop and I'm going to go up through the bottom of this bead. Okay. When I pull it tight, It's going to look like this. I'm going to put on another bead, bring that down. I'm going to come underneath through the component, then my bead fell off. There we go. I'm going to kind of line them up right there, and I'm going to go through the side. Okay, we are in it. Now, I'm going to go back down through the first bead just to give us a little something to work with here, and back up through the top of the second bead. Okay, and now we can continue on. Bring one down, go through the finding, and go through the bead. I keep getting hung up on this corner over here. And pull in tight. And I'm just going to keep going around with this. The whole way. Oh, went through the wrong way. That's how you'll know. Won't sit like the rest of them. Gotta go this way. Okay. Doing pretty good. Come around, back through. I could also do this in clear if you want to. You don't have to do this at all. I just thought it would be fun. Give it a little something extra, you know. I like that kind of thing. We'll see if the crystals work. If they don't, we may have to switch to the clear beads, seed beads. I can already hear Bonnie in my head going, I'm not doing it. Sorry, Bonnie. I can hear you all the way from North Dakota. Oh, get up there, you. I don't know a lot about bead weaving, but I do like some of the stitches that I know are pretty elementary stitches, but you can do a lot with them in my personal opinion. Every time I try to learn a new one, I forgot to turn my phone off. Hi, Bixby. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. That was the bat phone.
Do Not Disturb is on.
Hi, Bixby. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
I turned on Do Not Disturb.
Thank you. If y'all have been around this channel for any amount of time, you know that I always forget to turn my phones on Do Not Disturb. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Alright. We're almost there. We're almost there. Ooh, I know. Get too much of my thread here. Started out pretty cool. I like it. I always like to bring the bead down. It helps me to focus on what I'm doing. Just in case you're wondering why I keep doing that. Instead of like, you know, going really fast. Because sometimes I still get confused. So I got to go through there and then back. So that helps me when I bring the bead all the way down. And then I got this tail on this side. You know how I love a tail. Just gets in the way of everything. And I think we got one more spot for a bead, yeah. Okay. Around here, and then back to here. And bye, we did it. So that's the first round of the brick stitch. Pretty cool. So now we're going to go back, and how I do this. How I did this part. Well, we're going to see if these crystals are going to fit. But so what I do is I just flip the whole thing around because I work better from this angle. This is just how I do it. Before I go back, I'm going to go through the filigree again, and oh no, that's not true. Sorry, just kidding. I'm going to go through this bead, and this is just for my own personal. We'll go through the filigree, and then up through this side, back to the beginning, just to like do a double in that end, just so it's a little bit, you know, more secure. It's my personal preferences. Okay. So if you follow the pattern, like of where you've already stitched, it won't really like show really. So, okay, now we have to put on a bead. I'm going to try the crystal. The crystal's a little bigger, so we might have to do some adjusting here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so this is the crystal. So let me look. So we have to go through then a bridge, which is this guy right here. There's not quite enough space to make it. It's kind of a funky situation. So let me try to do, let me see if I put on some clear ones with it. Like what if I did a clear and then a crystal and then a clear? What's that give us as far as lengthwise? Yeah, that would probably work out better. Okay, so lengthwise it looks like it's going to work, but that means that I need to put these on one at a time, I believe. I don't know. I'm just making this up in my head as I go along. So, clear. Put the bead on. Go through the bridge, which is here. Come around. Up to the bead. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, and then crystal. And to go through not the bridge it's setting on, but the next one. Is that going to work out? Yep. That does not work. Gotta go through the next bridge, which is this one. And up through the bead. and clear. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna keep going. And we're going. That's kind of fun. It's kind of turning out kind of fun. Hey. Cute. My mat's sliding away from me here. There we go. Oh, excuse me. I will say that I really do kind of like this is kind of calming. It's also kind of like if you're just doing like some simple easy step, it's kind of calming. You just do the same thing over and over. So, okay. I mean, I get it. I get why people like it. And clear through this last bridge and up. Okay, now we gotta ask ourselves, are we done? Do we like that? Do we need to go more? I've got like Jeepers Creepers. My chair came unlocked. Don't you hate that? Yeah, I like it. I think it's good. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to, let's see where I'm at here. Coming out of this bead, so I'm going to go back down through this crystal and then also through this, ow, my finger, through the blue one. You can see that? So I'm going down to basically the metal base and I'm going to follow the pattern. Like as long as you follow the pattern, I feel like you're going to be fine. So then I'll go up through these two to secure them in and then down through these two. Then I'm going to come over here through these little strings I'm going to make a half hitch knot in this little loop that I've created. And I'm going to follow this loop back up to the top. And that's it. Done. Now I am going to burn this with my burner, but my burner is upstairs, so I'm not going to mess with that right now. but I am just going to trim them off so they're not in my way. And I will burn those off with the burner, those little tails. But yeah, cute, super cute. I do like the crystals on there. I think they're super cute. We got 2 on each side and then 1 in the very middle. So that's cool. So now I'm just going to put this back in my little case so I don't lose it. Alright. So now let's check our next order of business. Oh, it says you could put little dangly down bits there if you'd like. See there? Now, originally that was the plan, but since it worked out where the crystals did work and they kind of look like almost like a scallop, like a lacy kind of, you know, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Not concerned about that at all. So the next order of business then is to connect the sun and the moon. So I'm going to go with the sun and then the moon. So the reason I'm going with the sun first is because the sun also has opening down here where I can connect my moon instead of flip-flop where this doesn't have hole. So I'm going to go sun and moon. Now I am going to connect this over the top and I'm going to need quite a large gold jump ring because I want it to go over the whole thing. So let's look at this guy here. That seems pretty good. It's a little brighter gold than I would like. Let's see. Here's a more, this one is a little more muted gold. Let's see if that one will work. If not, we'll use this one as a backup. Oh, what's the backup? This one also looks like quite a thick one. It's probably a 10 millimeter locking jump ring, would be my guess. Let's see if it can clear that whole bead. Not quite enough. You see there? Get my camera to focus. The tip of this bead is not quite enough to get around there. So let's try the other. This one was a smidge bigger, but not by much. A smidge might be all we need. Yeah, now it's able to clear that bead. So I'm guessing this is a 12 millimeter jump ring. See, when I want it to dangle, I don't want it to be messing with that tip of that bead. So that actually works out quite good. Now for the other side here, we just need a small gold. Let's see. Here's another muted color. If you did not have this one, oh, I could use the oval. I should probably use the oval. Here's an oval. That'll help the moon to hang better anyways. So now what I'm going to do on the sun is I'm just going to go directly down, and this is where I will put the moon. Close them up, and then I'm going to spin this to the back so that it's not showing. Hey! Oh yes, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So now, next order of business. You know what? I was going to do, let me see if this fit on there. I was going to do wire wrap, but you know, maybe. Hey. Like, why make my life harder when I don't have to? Let me put this locking jump ring on there. So again, this is a 10. The one on the bottom is a 12. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this. Did you hear it lock? That's what they do when they lock. So now we have a pendant. Is that enough space? I believe it is. Yep. We have a nice pendant ready to go. And it has the little crystals that we're going to use in the beaded portion, which is so good. The beaded portion is using 6mm and 4mm to create, you could do a bunch of different things actually. You could do a taper, let me get these out of here. So now, I think I've used both the blue and the white. Now as a reminder for the 4 elements, the blue is representing obviously the water, and the white air, the clear air, and then these brown are representing earth and water because they're coffee brown with, that's the name of them, is coffee brown, and then they have the blue wavy finish, which obviously water, so super good there. We got the sun, representing the warmth or the fire, so we got all the things. You guys, I'm so excited. Ooh, dropped one. I will say, Shannon was in love with these crystals. We had to order these specific to her specifications for this project. She really liked these. So now, I also am going to make matching earrings. So I gotta watch what I'm doing here because I don't know that I'm going to use all of these on here. Because some I'm going to want to use for the earrings. But you only need like 3 for the earrings. Maybe I'll use these larger ones. But at the same time, I still have to split these just so that we have the same amount for each side. So I'm just kind of wing dangling it here. Wing dangle. It's a wing dangle. It's kind of like winging it, but a little worse. Here we go. Let's split these first. Trying to get this done today, and I'm recording this is actually Saturday. It's the first Saturday since Jeff left. I have to run my meeting tonight, so I'm trying to make sure that I get this completed before I have to go do that. Okay, so then we're going to have 3 of these for the earring. So 3 for each side. So I'm going to put those to the side over here. These. I got 1 extra one. Oh, no, see? it always is here somewhere. I just don't know. Okay, there we go. Now these ones, again, splitting. Alright, we're all split. Except for I am going to make a pair of earrings with these these guys here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then 12 from this side. These are for our next project. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to put those into a separate baggie for our next project so I don't forget. And it is for these guys here. 12 is probably not enough to go all the way down, but I'm also going to use some of the, well, I was going to use some of the spacer beads. Yeah. Might have to go a couple more actually. Okay, a couple more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and those can go in here. We'll see where that gets us. We might have to still use a few of those seed beads for spacers in these earrings, but I think 24 on each side should be enough, right? But like I said, it doesn't really matter because we're going to use these to space so they match the pendant. We're going to use these to space here, but we're also tapering. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to start with the larger beads. And what are we going to use to string this? Our soft flex medium. So we'll start with soft flex medium. You know, do I want that? Yeah, fine. So we'll start with our soft flex medium. And this one, I don't know that I'll make, I'm not going to make it super long because it's going to dangle down. The pendant is quite long. Okay. And I think for this one, since I'm not really sure of the way I want to go about doing all this, I think I'm just going to start in the middle. So I got my pendant on there, and I'm tapering downward, so I'm going to do 3 blue on this side, 3 blue on this side, and we'll start with that, which is going to give us 6 right here. And let's go this way. Let's see, am I going to space blue? Got a little more colored. I'm looking on the camera to see what I like better, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to space blue on the bottom with the smaller beads. And then when we get up into the larger beads, I'm going to use the clear. So for right now, we're still doing 1 seed bead and 1 crystal. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6 crystals. Okay, and then again, space with blue. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 crystals. 1 blue. 1, 2, 3 crystals. 1 blue, 1, 2, 3 crystals, 1 blue, and then we'll switch it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 blue, and then 1 large crystal, and on top of the large crystal, a white bead. And then 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 blue crystal, 1 large crystal, and on top of the large crystal, a white spacer. Then, one more time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blue 1, large crystal, white crystal. Okay, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 large ones, white crystal or white spacer, small bead, blue spacer. 1, 2, 3, white spacer, small crystal, blue bead, 1, 2, 3, white spacer, small crystal, blue bead, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, white crystal, small crystal, small crystal, and then blue spacer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, white one, crystal, blue, two, 3, 4, 5, small crystal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, So that's pretty long, but we'll see where we're at with it. We probably won't be able to get as many on there as I would like, but we're going to try. I just had my little big stopper. I had it in my hand. Now I don't know where it went. So I'm just going to do this the other way, back up this side, and we'll see. I'm just going to do the pattern until it feels like it's long enough, and then I'll come back and show you where I'm at with it. Okay? Because this is going to take a little hot minute. Hey guys, so here I was, thought I was recording, my battery died, so things and stuff. I crimped this and I wasn't paying attention, so this is what happens when you don't pay attention. I thought I had all the slack out of my string and I didn't, but not to worry, we'll just fill it in. Other than that, I like the way it's going here. I like how things are working theirself on out. So this is the actual middle down here with the 3 on each side, right? So, but I gotta do some adjustments here because of that slack that I left in there. So all I'm gonna do for that is I'm just gonna take some bead covers and I'm going to place them in the necklace as spacer beads to adjust for that situation. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to go here. It doesn't really matter what you do as long as you do it on both sides, right? So I'm going to put them on there and I'm going to make sure they're closed up. And I'm going to go to the other side, and that is right here. And I'm putting them in the necklace. I'm not putting them at the end where they'll be all super noticeable. I'm putting them throughout in the beadwork. Okay, so that's a thing that I like to do. So let's see how much. See, just those 2 have got us covered. Just the 2 are fine. We're back to fine. Not to worry. I actually thought it was going to be a lot more than that, but hey. Alright, and let's put these back in here. Ain't nobody worried about 2 little gold bead covers. Gripes. Alright, here we are. So we are done with this. I had excess beads left over. The larger ones, a lot more than I thought, which is kind of good because if I, zoom out. If I do, need a few extra for those earrings that we're going to do, it'll be fine. So here we are. Now when this sits with the gravity, it's going to actually work out better than when I have it laying flat on the mat, because with gravity it's going to go down to the middle when you have it on. Like it's going to go here where these beads are at. You guys, I really like this. I really like it a lot. I think it turned out really good. I like the taper on the necklace. I like that they're all the same color crystal and stuff like that. It might look a little dark. I'm hoping when I put this in the video it doesn't look as dark. But yeah, I'm really happy with our pendant that we created, which gives it that really like super handmade kind of feel, like vibes. And it's super cute. So there you go. Can't beat it. I did use an Old Faithful when I did the crimping. I didn't realize you guys were not watching when I did the crimping. Sorry. So yeah. Let's see what the total on the necklace length was before we get ready to sign off here. Okay. I've got, oop, jacked that up. There we go. Okay, what do we got? I was trying to flip this over. 22. I've got 22 on the money. 22 inches. That's not including the length of the pendant, but I got 22 on the strand. Super good. I love it. So there we go. That is project 2. I hope that you are enjoying these videos in the morning coffee. Hopefully this one won't be too long. And hopefully it won't be too short. I hope you guys are all having a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Alright guys, here we are. I forgot we got to make our earrings. Our matching earrings. So we are going to do those up real quick to match this necklace. So it's pretty simple. Just three little beads, some wire wrapping, and all that good business. So let's get that going here. Need some gold wire. And what do we got? We've got 20 gauge. 21 square. Is that gold? It is gold, but that's not the gold I'm looking for. So, I guess I will be going with, that's 26, that's pretty small. I'm going to be going with the 20 gauge. So, I am going to do these, I could do them like this, and then like this, but I think I'm just going to go like that. I'll just make it easier. So, we're just going to do a little bit of wire wrapping here. I'm just going to make a, basically like an eye pin here to wrap onto the sun. Like I gotta come down a little bit more. You can see what's really going on here. I'm gonna grab a hold of that and wrap it around. Give a little trim. These are just meant to be like simple little earrings. Ooh. Okay. Now we're just going to add our 3 little beads. Now I could do a spacer, which I think maybe we'll put blue because we got some seed beads in our necklace. Yeah, that'll be cute. If you do hear some things going on, just FYI, Thunderhorse Descendant is a working studio. We got work going on. Don't even worry about it. Alright, how are we looking? pretty good. To the other side up. Now this one is a little bit larger, but that doesn't really bother me too much. To be quite honest about it. Wrap around about 3 times.